Right, so with the start motor out, I'm going to give it a little bit of a test, an inspection, see what it's like. And you can always go around initial feel, it's not too bad. Just FYI, that if you ever do this, do start motor O-ring, 3mm thick, 31mm out of dimension and a 25mm inner dimension. Also, when you're removing this on Sprint STs, you have to remove the oil pressure sensor, which requires 2 new sealing washers as well. There'll be 10mm inner dimension, 16mm out of dimension, 2.7mm span, and about 1mm thick. But you'll need those if you ever to do this job. So, the first thing you want to do when testing the motor, naturally, you want to give it a go. So I've got a battery here. Oh, wow, I'm at this. There's his battery there. Unfortunately, it's not taking a charge. So, you may need a new battery as well. But start motor's definitely drained it. And fried it. Anyway, back to the testing. So obviously start motor test. This is your positive in feed. Now for a start motor, it's ground. I'll say it grounds through the chassis essentially. So no matter where I put this on the frame, it should spin up. So let's do that now and give it a test. Hold it very tightly. And give it a spin. And that's working quite nice. But we're still going to give it a little examination just to see what it's like. So it's spinning up, it's nice. So it does work, but how well it works is a different story. Because most people probably use that as the quick test to go no further. So yeah, it's okay. Although I advise people to probably go a little bit deeper than this, a little bit deeper. So, you want to take it out and pull it out. 2 weights to the top. Give them a crack in. And when you do these up, nice bit of clean up the threads and Loctite. Normally you can do this. Wow, I've never heard that come from a start motor before. If the camera just picked that up, it kind of hissed at me. Bit weird. Go. Left, on the right. Before I actually do go any further, okay, so very important. I just had to nip off the camera to do this. Just really want to see it. Some very small marks, make some very small alignment marks. Doesn't be nothing special. Just something for you to remember when you put this back together, how it orientates. Okay, it's very important. And now the fun part, trying to pull one off. Be warned, obviously there's a nice big magnet in there, so it's going to be quite tricky to do. The best way is to just go full out and try and pull it off. You can see the cup comes off there. Inspect the O-ring, you'll have some oil drippage. I'm not sure on this one, there isn't. There's no ring in there, so that's not too bad. I'll actually replace on the other one I did. There was actually a bearing in here, but there's just a rubber O-ring. Guessing as long as that's in good condition, it might be able to be reused. And pull it back out. Brushes. Inspect the brushes. They actually look pretty good. To be fair, his motor is actually in pretty good nick. It looks really good. This one actually has the bearing on the end. The main thing I like to look for, if anyone can see it, there's little holes in the bars there. And to be fair, they're actually pretty clear. However, if you do look inside, you can see it's quite gummed up in there, so there's a lot of rubbish in there. If we give it a yank. Orientation. Always good as well. You can lay it down on the mat. Helps you to see how things are. But you can see in here how it is. To be fair, it does not look too bad, but a nice clean up won't go amiss. Feel the bearings as well, they feel good. In here, I mean, I noticed one at least, it looks very dirty, so that needs cleaning. And in here, so you can see his brushes. They'll disassemble, so if you take this apart, this will all come off. Well, there you go, like that. And to be fair, it's not too bad. It could do with a clean up, but it's not actually too bad. Yeah, we'll give it a nice clean up. It's not. I've got a good look at that. It's not in a bad condition. I've seen starter motors in much worse states, but for examination, I mean, there's dirt on it. Admittedly, there is dirt. A clean-up wouldn't go amiss, but the main thing you're looking for is these things here. Let's see it spring back out. These little brushes, and they make contact. If they get too worn down, obviously these wear down over time. If they get too worn down, obviously it's not going to work. Gaps in here. There's gaps in here. There's crud in here. I mean, there's some, which could do with a clean out. Just around here, I'll run a little hacksaw down these. Just clean them out, make sure they're all good. They're not bad, but yeah, so we'll have some fun cleaning up. I'll join you in the next video, where we actually start servicing and cleaning the actual bits of electrics on his bike. So far from what I've come across, I think it's that plug. If that plug goes wrong on the charging system, not only, as I said before in an earlier video, it can cause fires, but it can also cause the electric system to go completely haywire. I say it's AC voltage, and if your regular rectifier is not playing up right, and it allows that through, yeah. Put simply, your system runs on DC, and if AC voltage gets through it, it's a bit problematic. But anything else to note, I'd probably say as well, there's also some rubber. I've just spotted these, some little rubber seals on these. I think most of the O-rings here can be reused. It's that one mainly you want to be concerned about. Same on the oil pressure. Yeah, join me in the next one. We'll give it a nice clean up and sort the bikes out. Till next one.